Hello Virgo, this is a quick reading for you for the month of May, starting with the Rider-Waite deck here, and then later I'm going to use some of my own decks as well. So your first card is the Justice card, speaking for itself. So there might either be something official, something legal that might turn out fine for you during this month, some good news regarding that, or just some kind of justice that you will bring in for yourself in a social situation, in a private situation, like you might balance something out here or see some kind of justice coming in here. Then we have the Ten of Wands. Looks like you are withdrawing from something or someone, something that was very burdening, draining. It looks like you're getting ready to drop this burden. Then we have the Two of Pentacles, and it feels like, I don't always see the card this way, but right here it feels like you're having two good options here that you're trying to weigh out which one to focus on more. I'm not saying you have, all of you have to make a choice between the two options. Sometimes it's even possible to accept both offers, both options, but you have to then decide, because you know our time in life is limited. Each day has 24 hours. Maybe it means, like, let's just say it's two jobs and suddenly two things are working out for you that you always wanted to do. So then you have to decide which one you want to focus on more, like not which one to drop. You know, sometimes we can have both, but you know, you have to see for yourself personally which one is more important to you. It's not a bad situation to be in, I think. Then we have Six of Wands, very nice. So there seems to be some victory and success coming in for you, which is, you know, I already spoke of it, like it's a nice situation to be in, to have these two big fat pentacles, not having to drop any of them, just having to see, okay, so many good options, now I have to weigh out which one I will focus on more. This is already a huge success, I guess. But also here below the Justice card, so there is something really nice here coming in for you. And then we have the Hermit. So, you know, despite the success coming in, I feel like you will not become arrogant about it or something like that. It makes me even feel like you will be very self-confidently withdrawing into yourself. Take that time for reflection on how to make proper use of this good situation that might come in for you during May. Like, you know, sometimes if you experience some kind of win and gain, also a financial gain, then you can make a choice. Will you spend everything, or will you save something and invest it into another project or into the same project to make it even bigger? You know, there is something about, you know, reflecting upon certain things. Also, for some of you, it could be that maybe for a long time you were working on a situation that didn't work out for you, maybe even for 10 months, 10 weeks, 10 years. And it felt like a burden, and finally you experience this kind of success, and then you can step back a little bit and, you know, just take advantage of this success. If it's a financial success that's coming in for you, it could just mean that you don't have to overextend yourself to some unpleasant work situations anymore, so you have time to withdraw, which we don't always have if we are too stressed and busy. Okay, next I'm gonna use my own cards here, the Medieval Oracle deck, and we have Poison. So the Poison card can represent alcohol, so maybe there's something for some of you about that, if this is something that you maybe were struggling with, even due to this Ten of Wands situation, this burdening situation, might be a good month to become aware of that and, you know, just decrease that or just let it be. But it's not that for everyone. The poison card can also, just stand for something that is toxic, a person, a situation, an emotional pattern, a psychological pattern. So there's something that you will be dealing with, thinking about, probably when you're in this withdrawing stage, that you will realize about this toxicity. Then we have the sword, which in my deck is, drawn in this Excalibur style. Speaking of individuality and destiny, like there's only one person that is able to pull this sword out. And I feel like there is a realization during May coming in for you, especially regarding these choices here, even though you are happy about, not choices, these options here. You are happy about both of them, but you might feel like one of these options is some kind of hobby that you can turn into a piece of gold. And the other one is not only a hobby or a passion, it's some kind of a deep inner desire, it's some kind of destiny, so to say. There's something about that here during May that you will realize. Then we have the book. Book, of course, can also be a metaphor for this inner knowledge, this inner wisdom. But I want to take it literally here because we have the 6 of Wands and the Justice card. So there could be some information coming towards you during May about some justice that is coming in for you. Like maybe this book was closed for a long time, but something will be discovered here. Then we have the mirror, okay, standing for self-reflection physically or mostly metaphorically, some inner kind of self-reflection, suitable here with the Hermit. So there's something during May that you're learning about yourself, learning about your destiny, but also learning about someone you were once involved with, probably the person where you will soon experience this justice with. Yeah, the mirror card also makes me feel like it's about mirroring something back to someone. Maybe someone has thrown something at you, tried to blame you for something, and you will finally find this inner, like there's some kind of inner shift where you will be able to block that and throw that back, give that image back to them because it's not your reflection. They try to make you feel or perceive that their reflection is actually your reflection. There's something about that as well. So there's a lot about, learning about yourself here during May. Then we have paperwork, according to the book that, that gets along quite well. So for some of you, this could literally be an official legal situation here. Then you might even, this poison card, I'm just thinking, might even refer to someone who had a problem with some alcohol. And maybe that alcohol problem caused them to do something to you, or you pushed them even more to do something to you, and you will receive some justice regarding that. Okay, sorry, that just came into my mind. And we have art, so maybe you will feel quite creative. It doesn't have to be literally artistic. You can also be creative during cooking or building furniture, I don't know, whatever. It could be anything. There's just something about creativity here. Then we could even be that there are artistic job things coming in. Maybe you did something entirely different your whole life and you always dreamed of earning money with some kind of art, and suddenly after 10 years it's working out. Even in 2 different fields could be the case. We have danger, so this is a general warning that you should stay focused, keep your eyes open, especially regarding some kind of social situations, regarding people and their intentions. That's what I'm feeling here. Then we have tea. So literally, maybe just tea might help you during the month of May. Or I don't know why I'm getting this like spill the tea, even though I don't like gossiping and all this stuff, but maybe, you know, this is what the book Injustice is standing for, that, you know, maybe this person was very charming towards some people, so these people could not think of this person as harmful, but now someone will spill the tea. You know, sometimes if someone is being abusive and, you know, people try to tell that to someone, then they are not being believed because the person is so charming, and how could this person do this? I don't believe this. But maybe suddenly, you know, there's something coming out because several people have noticed something. That's just a thing I'm getting for some of you. But for most of you, it could just be, you know, that the tea card is just either literally standing for tea, or what it also stands for is just being comfortable, feeling cozy, because that's what we associate with tea and self-care. You're just laying back, relaxing, having, you know, some tea to spoil yourself a little bit. Okay, that's all I have for you. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching.